Hey there, folks. Welcome to another episode of Calfkicksports. Today, we are joined by veteran and friend of the show, Charles Johnson, who will be facing off against undefeated Rafael Estevaam on November 18th this year. Firstly, just before the fight talk, how's your family? Did you manage to get the visa situation sorted? Are you based in the US now? Tell me the whole spiel, Charles.
Yeah, man, what's up? It's good to see you. Everything's good. I got my girls here with me, and we filed a visa extension for like 6 months. So just going through the government process, U.S. process of being able to stay here for a little while. Baby girl has her passport. We're just waiting on it to be sent. We got a social security card, and she's official. She's a U.S. citizen. We went to the courthouse, got ourselves official the other day too. So that was a big step for us, a little monumental step. We'll have a ceremony with the family in the coming years. So just excited, man. Life's moving, moved into our own place, and just grinding. I'm putting more time into the gym. I'm able to be at the gym even more. Our place is 2 minutes from where we practice now, so yeah. I'm literally here all the time. So just working, man, getting things together, trying to, grow the gym and be a vital force, for the team and the neighborhood.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Does it feel good to be in the US? Do you miss Sweden a little bit? Or you're just happy to be back?
I miss her mom's cooking and like her family, but I don't really miss like Sweden's cool. It's chill, but it's kind of similar. I'm in Michigan, so it's kind of chilly in Norway and Michigan on average is colder than Norway when I was in Norway, but it's similar, same lifestyle, kind of different lifestyle, same weather. So
Nice, awesome. By the way, congratulations. Unusual kind of congratulations, but on being the second most tested UFC athlete this year with clean
guess
tests.
how many times I got tested this week?
Mate, as 23 or 24? Is it?
I got tested twice this week, so I don't know what I'm
Wow. Well,
at.
so I understand Paulo Costa and John Jones being up there with the list. Like that's kind of obvious, but like, how do they determine, who gets tested? Like,
I think I'm just like
Chio's in there as well.
I
Chio,
think I'm just like a person to help them average their numbers. They know I'm going to be clean, and I think I just became like a cog in the machine for USADA, to be honest, because it's no
yeah,
really outside of me being the most active fighter in the UFC for the past year, probably. It's also that has something to do with it, but also I think, I mean, you got a guy that's always it's good for their numbers, probably.
100%. Yeah, I was thinking. I don't really get the correlation.
Yeah,
Again, those two make sense, but everyone else, whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
on to your opponent, Charles. How do you feel fighting an 11-0 pro Rafael Estevam? It's his debut in the UFC. You're obviously a five-fight veteran within the UFC. Now, I know veterans in the past are a little bit, iffy about fighting a newcomer. How do you feel about it generally?
I mean, it sucks. It like he doesn't put any like social media up. You can't
Yeah.
build up a fight with him. He's undefeated. He hasn't fought in almost a year, and all his fights is like a year apart. So you don't know what opponent you're walking into. And but you know it's gonna be a tough fight. And so like it's for me it sucked. And it's also in the Apex. It's not in an arena. So it's like it's for me it's a great blessing that I'm able to do what I do for a living and do what I love and provide for my family. It's a paycheck and I want to, I'm focused on getting this win and performing, having one of my best performances yet. And so for that part of it, I'm thankful for. But everything else surrounding the fight, as far as opponent matchup and all that, I wasn't too happy about it. But I was happy. But some guys can't even be active. So for me, it's just like you take what you can and you keep pushing. I've never said no to a fight, and this was the closest I was to saying no, just because I wanted to fight in an arena
Yeah, of
and they
course.
and they gave it to me for an Apex fight. So this could be, potentially my last fight in the UFC, depending on how they want to take me next with my contracts. So, for me, it's like I want to get the full UFC experience. I only got to fight in the arena once. I fought in the Apex 5 times. This will be my fifth time, and so sixth fight in the organization. So moving forward, hopefully, I have a great performance and I'm able to get into an arena. so my
Yeah,
family and friends can come and support. I got friends in Sweden, Norway, America, Thailand. Like people want to see me fight, you know.
yeah.
So
Do you think it's a bit weird that they're still doing ape? I mean, I just want to know what the reason was. I mean, someone said it was cost. Why do you think they're still doing the Apex fights even
I mean,
after?
when you can have a show in your own house
Yeah,
and
true.
house people in your own apartments and then make a hell of a lot of money off of it because you don't have to spend it on a venue and other things, and you
Yeah,
can sell out the place to a sponsor who and sell the tickets at 2,500 per pop, then you can, you know, get a profit. You know, for me, all I see is it's a way for dollar signs, and it was a way to keep for at the beginning it was built in good faith, you know. For the COVID, we were the only sport going, and the UFC did a great job at keeping people, especially fans of all sports, involved, right? But for the past year and a half, 2 years now, it's been no reason for us to be in the Apex as much as we have been. And maybe they're just trying to get their money's worth out of it, you know, out of the facility and everything that they had to build. But for me, we're a multi-billion dollar company, you know, it should be no reason that fans shouldn't see us in arenas everywhere we go.
100%. No, I definitely agree. But yeah, moving forward, I saw a training clip with your strength and conditioning coach, Justin Hartig, and it
Yeah.
looked pretty intense actually. Has the intensity ramped up a little bit considering it might be your last fight in the UFC, or was it just business as usual?
Um, Intensity has always been up, but my numbers are better than they
Yeah.
have been for any of my camps. I'm more healthier than I have been for any of my camps because I sat down when I had my baby girl. I sat down. I've been away. I haven't fought in 7 months, so my body for 3.5 of those months, I was just resting, healing, able to sit down for a little while in Norway. And when I decided to start training, I was just getting jujitsu practices in, traditional jujitsu in Norway. And so my body was just, I was able to build myself back into running again. I was able to start low with my miles when I was in Norway. And then when I got to Sweden about 2.5 months ago, I pick up my mileage and hit the numbers I wanted to hit and just build a base. So by the time I got here, um, you know, it's just been hit the ground running, feeling great, feeling phenomenal. I was 138 yesterday. So
Oh,
I
damn.
like the weights sitting perfect. I'm still eating full meals. I haven't started water loading yet, so it's probably gonna be my best cut since my title fight against Carlos Mota. I weighed in 124.3 for that fight.
Yeah.
People think I'm a big flyweight. I'm just lean and tall. I'm not huge. I'm in shape all the time. So I never get over 145. And I'm just, you know, I'm really thankful for the time I had to sit back. I got time to really focus and dial in on my hands and just I've been carrying weights for months and my baby girl, but I've been carrying actual physical like 3 pound weights at practices the whole last month. I just carry weights around trying to just strengthen my forearms and my hands so that they don't get hurt in my fights. So it's just been for me, it's been all around like a great camp, energy wise, mentally and physically.
Awesome, man. Great to hear it. I also saw Gray Maynard as part as helped you train a little bit.
Yeah.
How integral has he been? I mean, what's he specifically helped with during this camp, Charles?
Great for this camp. Gray's just he allows me to train at his facility, at his team, at his gym. And if I need anything, he's always there. And his wife, who was his nutritionist when he was fighting, runs Blend Lansing is her business, and she does acai bowls, nutritious smoothies, juices, all of that. So every time I go there, I usually go every Saturday morning. Um, I go and I do like a burnout workout and I get in some jujitsu with a few of his guys. He got a class going, and then she'll they sponsor me, so then she'll take care of whoever food at a discount for me. And they just been a great resource. um they're a great family, good people. Their daughter and their son know my daughter and my wife, you know, because
Wow.
because I've been like FaceTiming her when I'm there. So now they finally met her, and it's just when I'm here in Michigan, man, it's just family. Everywhere I go, everyone's supportive, man. It's everyone. Yeah, I don't have to like really seek people who want to help because I guess I've attracted those type of people in my life.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, look, I got one more question because I know you're limited on time today, Charles. But we'll move a little bit away from the fighting. Just one final one. Did you manage to? And we could cut this out if you haven't. Did you manage to watch the live action One Piece by any chance? And what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I watched the whole season
Yeah,
with me and my lady, and she hadn't watched any of the anime.
same,
So
same.
the whole time I've been in Norway, I've been binge watching it every day, right? And she
Yeah,
was like, "You and your One Piece, right?" But she never sat down and like actually watch it. She might sit next to me and see stuff going on, but she never knew what was happening. So I was like, "Babe, One Piece has live action on Netflix now, so." We sat down, we watched the whole season over the course of a few days, and she liked it. She was like, "I like it." So actually, we did costumes for One Piece for this year. So
oh no way.
I'm gonna post those. I'm gonna post those in the next couple of days or so. Baby girl, me and her. So
Oh, that's awesome, man. Do you think it's so? I watched it and I thought, oh, this is actually really fucking good. Yeah, to my friend.
They did great with casting.
Yeah, no, it did look good. But look, Charles, I am going to leave it at that. Look, great having you in the show. You look great, man. You look like you're ready to go. But look, I'll leave the last word with you as always, man. Tell the folks where they can find you, plug what you need to plug. Go for it, man. It's your spotlight.
Yeah. Shout out to Calfkicksports, always supporting. Appreciate y'all. And November 18th, we climbing this mountain, and we're going to get in there and have us a good day. Everybody supporting, InnerG MMA, InnerG TV. Appreciate the love and support. And I'll see y'all November 18th.
Thank you, Charles.
Yes, sir.